for Occupy Wall Street protesters.
City law does not allow for the storage and use of generators and fuel in a manner that threatens public safety.
New York City firefighters, accompanied by police, showed up to inspect and remove generators and fuel containers the city says are a fire hazard sitting among the hundreds of protesters camped out in New York's Zuccotti Park. Both the city and protesters say there was no resistance. But among people like Nicholas Isabella, who shot this video, it's raised suspicions.
I think that the city, while they publicly say that we are allowed to be here, internally they're trying to find ways to wean us out slowly. And this is their way of doing that.
New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, during an interview on WOR radio, said the generators and containers are fire hazards that are against the law.
Our first two concerns, First Amendment and safety, and this was safety.
Protesters say they've taken precautions, including fire extinguishers, and question why the city acted now.
The timing is a little odd because it's the first cold day. It comes after a terrible, violent attack by law enforcement on Occupy Oakland. Of course we're concerned, legitimately concerned, because sometimes the explanation we're given in this city is not what's really going on.
The mayor of Oakland, California, apologized for recent violence against demonstrators. Tear gas was used, and an Iraqi vet was hospitalized. In New York, the mayor says there's no plans to move protesters.
The property is not city property, and so far Brookfield hasn't complained to us and asked us to remove people, so that's not a consideration.
And then there's the weather factor. Protesters like Nicholas Isabella are bracing for cold weather and snow, vowing to stick through it. You don't see the cold weather affecting this at all?
It'll turn some people away. I'm not going to say everybody will still be here, but for the most part, we're not going to stop. It's not going to have a negative effect on us.